What's going on, everyone? My name is Josh19, and today we're going to be playing The Sims 4. What I wanted to show you guys today is kind of how to build like a starter home that's going to include everything that you're going to need, as well as look pretty good. This is going to be like a one-bedroom home for either like a one or two-person household. As you can see, I've already made my character here, and we're going to go ahead and jump in here. Again, in this particular case, it's going to be a one-person household, but again, this will work just as fine for a two-person household. So you can see that I do have the funds of $20,000, and I think I'm going to go ahead and use Willow Creek as the kind of neighborhood area here, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Potter's Splay as a lot. This is one of the default empty lots when you first get the game, so you may have this one available. If not, of course, you can pick something that again is equivalent in about size. But again, I'm using this 30 by 20 plot of land here, so you can see that I will have $17,500 once we go ahead and buy that. So once we kind of jump in here, what we're going to first start doing is kind of laying out the walls and everything, and we're going to jump right into the build mode as soon as we start in. So as this loads up here, what we're going to kind of do is just go ahead and immediately just click on build, and we're going to go ahead and start in building here. So the first thing I'm going to do is at the top right, go to camera controls and go ahead and hit top down view. You can also press T on your keyboard to access that. The first thing now, what we're going to go ahead and do is open up our walls, and I'm going to go ahead and just select a square room here, and we're going to kind of lay out the outer edge of our home. So I'm going to kind of drag this out a little bit. That's probably okay. Again, all this is I'm kind of just, going making it up as I go. So I might make some adjustments as we go through this, but that's probably a little bit better there. Okay. But in general, this will give you a good idea and it'll help us out in terms of making a good home for our brand new character here. Okay, so now that we've kind of got the outer edge of our home, what we're going to do is kind of make some inner walls. So I'm going to start with the bedroom. I think I'm going to go ahead and make it to about halfway out. So this part's going to be a little bit wider than over here is going to be halfway. And then what I'm going to do from that is kind of make like a small bathroom or something that's going to be, I may make a small adjustment here. I know I just made that smaller, but I think I'm going to make it one bigger. That's probably okay on that side. So I'm going to have like, again, the bathroom's going to be about 4. I'd say that's probably okay. So I'm going to have like an entryway that's going to go into the living room and then into like a kitchen. This is going to be the bedroom, and this will be like a bathroom that'll have like a 2-door entrance. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the top view here and kind of raise up the walls. What I'm going to do here first is kind of start with the doors to make sure that we have something that we're going to go ahead and plan out all the doors and everything that we want in the home. So what I'm going to do is raise the walls to about a medium-sized wall, so we have a few different other door options. And I'm probably going to use this diamond panel entry doorway. This one I like because of the little arch window kind of at the top. I feel like it's a nice style, and since we're making this entryway about 2 wide, it's a 2 wide door, so it looks like it's going to fit perfectly. And then I'll probably go ahead and put another one somewhere in the back here, just like as like a back patio entrance. Again, I may change this or move this door slightly as we go, but we'll start off with that. Then I'll probably add a small patio on the front here. I don't know, maybe about to there. Nothing fancy, just a small little porch. And then on the back as well, I think we'll add a small little patio or something like that, probably from this door. Again, maybe we'll actually move that door over a little bit more. Actually, maybe it's okay where it is. We'll see. So we'll have like a little patio out there eventually. So that way we're kind of planning out everything. Then we're going to go ahead and throw in the inner doors in the house as well. So for the inner doors, I'll probably use a smaller style door for like the bathroom and everything like that. And I'll probably use this plain wood door. I'll probably use like there is probably okay for that. And let me make sure actually, let me undo that. Let me make sure I put it in the right way. Again, what we want to make sure is that the door is actually opening up inside the bathroom. So we're going to lower the doors here, I mean the walls, and make sure the doors are going in the right way. So that looks okay. And we'll probably put the other one, I don't know, maybe here or so. It's okay, we can move it if we need to. So for a bathroom, of course, we're going to want to make sure the doors are opening inside of it, so that way they can be locked from the inside and everything like that. In the bedroom, I think I'll actually make a little nicer style door entering the bedroom, maybe like another two tile entry door. Not sure what kind of style door. Maybe just a 2-panel double door or something like that. Curved door. Something like a little bit nicer. It's probably okay. We'll just use that one, and we'll make sure in this point we actually switch it. In order to switch the doors, in case you guys don't know, is you can use period and comma on your keyboard. We'll actually switch the two. So we're going to make sure the arrows are pointing inward for an inward door, and there we go. So we have our entry door, we have a outer door for the patio, we have a door for our room here, as well as we've gone ahead and got 2 doors for the bathroom here. Okay, so we've got all of our doors. What we'll probably want to do at this point as well is add some windows. So we're going to go ahead and raise the walls back up and start with some windows here. And again, the windows may vary as we're kind of going through here. I may change some of them up depending on what I like, but I like to usually just start out by kind of throwing some things in there and then making some adjustments kind of at a later time. So we'll start with the highbrow. I think that one will be okay, and we'll start it off instead of at the very bottom, we'll move it up a little bit higher since we are using those medium walls. And we'll probably throw that about in the middle of the bedroom here. Okay, and then what we'll probably also do is swing around to the side here. Probably put one of these kind of towards the entryway and another one like kind of in here for the living room. Because I don't really want to put a window on this wall over there, because I'm afraid that that's kind of where I want to put the TV, and I don't want to kind of block the TV light or distract anybody watching the TV by light in the window. And then I'll probably put another window over here. This will be something more basic, probably like just a small little window over here, something for the kitchen that we'll later use, and again, that may be moved slightly once I kind of get the kitchen out. Maybe I might also put a window over here, and again, I guess I'll put a second window in the bedroom just to give it a little bit more light. That's probably okay. I don't think I'm going to put one in the bathroom. Again, I'll kind of figure that out as I build the bathroom, but I think the bathroom will be okay without a window. So right now we're at 10,000. We've used about half of our money that we started with already. We have a good layout for our house. So what we're going to do here is kind of start filling it in with the essential things that we really need, and then we'll kind of add in decor and other things like that as we go through. So I'm going to start in the kitchen here. So I'm going to open up this second little section here, which is objects by room, and we're going to go ahead and start with this. By default starts on the kitchen, and we're going to start with the kitchen counters. And we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to select like a black and white style. I'll probably start the kitchen cabinets here and here, and I think I might actually I might make it a little bit smaller area. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this in. And then the patio, I'm going to drag in a couple too. Because I don't want to, again, make it very big. And again, I want to try to keep our funds pretty limited. So again, even those small adjustments I just made is keeping our money up quite a bit. So I want to kind of limit, again, the amount of space that we're using right away. And we can kind of expand this to be bigger later as we go. So we'll use a fridge. I'll probably make a black fridge is probably okay in the corner here, and then we'll use a stove, and we'll use the white one is fine right there in that corner. Then what we'll do is add in a sink, in the kitchen style sink, which is this one here, and black is probably okay for that. And we'll go ahead and raise the walls up. Okay, looks like our window is in the right spot here. Maybe lower that down just a little bit there. So we have a basic kitchen counter with a sink, and we have a little counter space for them to use as well for making some different things as well. Okay, so what we're also going to do here is, along with the cabinets, is add a little island, and we're going to make some bar seating. This is going to, again, help, since we're not really going to make a big area for like a kitchen table. We're going to use a little like island area that we can use for some bar seats, and this is going to, again, help make things a little bit easier for us in terms of our funds and everything like that. And then we'll just grab a bar stool, again the white and black, and we'll have 3 little spots there for seating, just in case we have some people come over and we want to make a meal or something like that. We have plenty of seating there for them. Okay, this door, maybe move over just slightly there. Okay. Alright, so we have a basic kitchen. Again, we may add some more to this in a little bit, maybe some upper cabinetry and different things like that. Again, maybe some other decor and different things like that as we go. But that's pretty much going to be our basic kitchen for now. So that gives us a stove to be able to cook, a fridge, of course, to get different things out for some quick meals. As well as some seating to make sure we're able to eat. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start with the living room here. So we'll go ahead and select the living room, and we'll start off with probably our couch. A white couch is probably okay. We're probably going to use, I don't know, maybe like a little bit wider, like a 3. Yeah, a 3 tile sofa, just a little bit bigger one. We'll probably throw it against this wall here, and then we'll want to put like a little accent table. This one's probably okay. Use white as well, is fine with that. And then maybe like a little accent chair we can put over here. Okay, so we've got that, and maybe one more little accent table, maybe nice over here in the corner. Okay, and then what we'll do is, of course, get like a TV and TV stand. Again, ideally what I would want to do in the future is, of course, put like a TV on the wall for them to watch. But for now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually just buy like a TV stand and kind of put it in the middle there, and then just buy like a very basic television for them to watch. This will still allow them to, of course, be able to watch, learn things from the TV, as well as have fun doing it. And then we can upgrade that kind of as we get more funds through the game. At this point, what I'll do is also add in a little bit of lighting. As you can see, it's pretty dark because again, we don't have too many windows. And we'll go ahead and move this window over here and add in one more window. Style window. Probably right here is okay. That way it'll give plenty of light in the living room during the daytime. Okay, so we've got 2 windows there. That's fine. We've got plenty of light in there. Okay, so let's start off with a little bit of lighting. So we'll go back in and choose our lighting. I'm just going to do some basic overhead lights for now. in the different areas, kind of to get us started, so that way we'll have a little bit of lighting in the different rooms. This room maybe have a couple different lights, and then maybe one more in the hallway here or so. Okay. So that gives us a little bit of inside lighting, and then what I'm going to do is, just for a little bit of decor reasons, is add in a little bit of extra lighting by adding a couple tableside lamps. Again, these lamps are good lamps, these little ones. That way it looks nice, as well as it gives us a little bit more lighting in the living room area. I don't want to put anything kind of in this path here in terms of like another chair, because I don't want to block anything. Again, we're keeping things pretty small and tight here, so that way we can kind of condense the amount of money we're having to spend. Okay, so now we have like a basic living room area. We have a few different seats here for people to sit, as well as a nice little chair, and then the TV for them as well. Now what we're going to want to go ahead and do is start off within the bathroom. So we'll go ahead and choose the bathroom area, and we'll add in a few different things here for us. So of course what we're going to need obviously is a shower. That's going to be very important, and a toilet as well. The toilet I'll probably put here, and then I'll probably use an actual cabinet for the sink instead of one of those just stand-up sinks. And I'll put the cabinet there, and then we'll go ahead and choose just a regular bathroom style sink. That's fine there. And then what we can do is add in some additional decor and stuff like that within this bathroom in just a moment. But those are really, that's the essentials that we have right there, is just those few basic things, basically a sink, toilet, and shower. That's what's really important at that part. Okay, so now we have the bedroom. Again, I may size things a little bit. I may bring in these walls a little bit, because again, I think we may be a little big in terms of what we need for the actual house. But let's go ahead and start with the bedroom. Again, this is where it's going to vary a little bit depending on, again, if you're in a one bedroom or a one person or two person household. In this particular spot, I'm going to use a one person bed. Again, you may want to use a two person bed, again, if you have a two person household. Okay, and then what I'm going to do on that is just add in another accent table on both sides of it here. So that way, of course, we can add in a couple more lamps as well, just for a little bit of extra lighting and decor purposes. So where are my little lamps? Okay, here we go. And we'll select the black and white again, and there we go. So again, this seems a little big, but we'll see. I'm going to add in a few things here. I may just pull this in one there, maybe move this stuff over a little bit. So I do want to leave room for a little computer desk over here, because I feel like that's going to be important for us, of course. And then I'll add in like a little dresser, probably this style. It's a little bit more expensive. Again, you don't have to use this style dresser. You can use one of the more basic ones, but I'm going to use this one because I feel like it's something that we will be able to afford, and it's a little bit nicer. Okay, so we have a place for us to sleep, a nice little dresser just for decor reasons, and then what we're going to do here is add in like basically a computer desk. So we don't have a separate room for our study, so we're going to kind of add in like our computer and everything like to our bedroom. And what we're going to do is probably actually pull this stuff in as well. Oops. Okay, that way everything's a little bit, and we'll drop in the patio a little bit in. There we go. Okay, again, that's giving us a little bit more funds for things here. Okay, and we're going to just use a basic computer for now. And I'd say we can do a little bit nicer computer chair. This one's probably okay. Okay, so there we go. We've got that. Okay, and then we can add in some additional decor and stuff within this room kind of as we go. But yeah, that's pretty much our basics. Again, a couple decor items in there, but that's pretty much exactly what we would need. And we still have $4,000 here to kind of spend for extra things like decor and making things look a little bit nicer. So the first thing I want to do here in terms of kind of spicing things up is a little bit of cabinetry work in the kitchen. So this is going to kind of, again, this is just some extra funds for things we don't really need. One thing I want to do in the kitchen real quick is also add potentially like a trash can, because this will make things a little bit easier in terms of throwing things away. Probably just a plastic waste bin or something like that we can put over here maybe. We don't have a really good spot for it in this layout, unfortunately. We definitely won't want to use like one of these nice trash cans, because that's going to be pretty pricey. Again, at this point, you can use that if you want to use a little bit more pricey one. That's perfectly fine, because again, we do have the extra money, but I'm not going to go ahead and just blow like $1,200 on a trash can, because we can use that for other things. So that way that they can go ahead and create, when they clean up in the kitchen, they can throw it away there, and then what we'll do is they'll be able to go outside and throw things away. I don't know where their trash can is. Their major trash can is around here, but we may go ahead and just add in a trash bin on the outside here as well, just somewhere for now. We're just going to kind of throw that out there for now. That way, when they go outside, they can just drop their trash here. Okay, they do actually have one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that trash can, because I just now saw it. It is right here, so it's not far away. So that's actually pretty convenient for them to just walk out here and drop the trash in. Okay, so back to the kitchen. What we're going to do is some upper cabinetry here. Probably do, actually we'll start over the fridge with black, and we'll do another one here, and then go ahead and just do a regular style there. That way it gives it a little nice frame. It looks a little bit nicer there, and maybe we'll just put a little like bowl of fruit or something, I guess, right here. Again, I don't know if this is gonna interfere or anything with somebody trying to eat there. It could, so this is something we may have to remove later. And I would normally put some extra, like a paper towel or something on here for decor on here, but I think that's going to prevent them from being able to cook or use that cabinet as a area to prepare some meals. So we're going to go ahead and leave that out for now as well. Okay, so in the bathroom, what we can do, a couple things we could do in the bathroom here is kind of spice things up a little bit as well. So what I would like to do is, in terms of the decor, maybe add in like a little medicine cabinet. That might be nice. A raw bathroom shelf would be really cool. This is pretty pricey. So again, this is something you can leave out if you want. It's not necessary, but I did want to add that in there because it is pretty cool. And then we'll probably add in this, just like a towel rack, again, just for some extra decor. We're going to go ahead and raise up the wall so we can actually lower this a little bit. Maybe about there. Okay, and then we could also put like a little cabinet or something if we want here. Again, this is pretty pricey, so this is up to you. But we'll go ahead and just add like a little cabinet or something there, just for a little extra stuff in the bathroom. So that way the bathroom has a few different decor items. That's kind of nice, and we still have a little bit of extra money here. And then for the bedroom, I don't know if there's anything else that we'll want to go ahead and just immediately add here. Potentially a mirror might be nice. Usually that can be helpful, just having that mirror or anything in there. So we can add like a stand-in mirror, just a basic one here. Maybe black. We'll probably be fine there. We don't really have much of anything on this wall over here. It's kind of bare bones and empty. So we may want to add in like some decor or something like that. Let's see if there's anything else in the study We may want to add any hobbies. No, there's not a whole lot we want to do here. I mean, we can maybe add in like a guitar or something like that for them to play if they want in the bedroom. That may be helpful. Again, there's plenty of room in here to add additional things later. I think we'll leave that blank. We can add in some wall art and different things like that later on this wall, since it is pretty blank and bare bones for now. But I think we're okay. One thing I do want to do is kind of decorate the inside and outside of the home, because that'll make things a little bit nicer. And that's going to kind of take a lot of our remaining funds here. Is going to be the kind of inner and outer decoration of it. So we'll go back to the house icon here and go ahead and choose wall. The inside, I'm going to go ahead and use probably just like a paint, maybe just like a white paint for the inside. We're going to go ahead and use shift, and that will get basically all the walls on the inside. So as you can see, I mean, that's pretty expensive just doing that, and it is. But you can also use wallpaper if you want. I mean, the wallpaper can give some unique looks and different things like that. Again, depending on what you like, but I'm just going to go ahead and use white walls for now. That's fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably just do some like hardwood floors throughout the house. And again, that makes it fairly nice there. So we have a good look, and we still have plenty of extra money here to go ahead and use on the outside of the home as well. Oops. So we'll go ahead and bring the walls back up here, and we're going to go ahead and figure out what we're going to do on the outside. So we'll probably just do like a siding. I don't know, nothing too fancy for now. Again, we can always change this. Colonial cabin, that may be okay. The white and black, that should be fine. You can go ahead and just add that in. Okay, I've got that. Looks good. Alright, great. So we have that. Alright, so the next thing we want to do, of course, is I want to build this patio to be kind of able to actually have like a little roof on it. So we'll add in a couple little pillars here. And then what we're going to do is end up, at this point, building the roof. So we're going to go up to the next floor, and we're going to go ahead and click on our roof and just build our roof. So we'll just use a regular gable roof here. These are always fine, and they look pretty good for the most part. And we'll go ahead and drag these all the way over. As for the roof here, whoops, don't want to do that. As for the roof here, we'll do, you can do a couple different things. We can do, again, a gable roof for this here. We can do it this style, as in like this way, and kind of maybe pull it in, and then maybe down. Maybe pull it in a little bit more. So you can do like that style gable roof, but the reason I don't like doing that is because you do see it end up cutting in here, and it looks pretty janky, even though it looks okay here. At that point, what you could do is potentially like a half, a half gable or something like that. May be able to solve that problem if you want to go for that style. We can try that real quick, I guess, if we want to go ahead and try for that style. Let's see here. And then we'll drop this down a little bit. Maybe pull it in one more. And we'll drop it down one more here so it kind of goes inside. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad in terms of that. That's an okay style. It's not too terrible. I mean, you also have the other type of style if you want. Again, it's all depending on your liking, but you can also use the gable roof and kind of go the other way. I'll kind of just do this over top of it just for an example, but you can kind of go in that like that and then push it into it, and it also will look good. So again, that's kind of up to you what you want to do in terms of that roofing there. And again, if you do want to do a roofing on the back patio too, that's kind of up to you. I think I may leave the back patio without a roof for now, and maybe something we can add in later. I do want to add in a little fencing area kind of on the front here. So we'll add in like a little fencing. Again, just something basic. Maybe just like a little wood fencing. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to sledgehammer out the couple little areas here by the door. Okay, so that we have a nice little porch here, and what I eventually want to do is raise this up, raise the foundation up a little bit, you know, probably like there or so, and have like a little walkway up into it. But the actual stairs are pretty expensive in terms of how much they cost. So as you can see, that was just like $500 right there. So we don't want to do that at the moment because that's pretty pricey. So we're going to go ahead and just drop the foundation all the way down to the bottom for now. But as you can see here, we still have, looks like $500 left. So we're pretty good. And it looks like when we made some adjustments there, it actually knocked off our little cabinet there and our little cabinet here. So we'll put those back. Whoops. Let me get that back in on the cabinet. I'm not sure why that happened, but we'll go back to the cabinet. We'll grab that style in black. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, again, like I said, we have the $559 left. We have pretty much everything that we really need in this home at this point. Again, we have a kitchen that we can use to go ahead and cook, as well as serve cold food. We have a living room area with some seating, as well as a TV that we can use for fun or learning things like cooking or different things off of it. We have the bathroom where we can, of course, shower, go to the bathroom and wash our hands. And then, of course, we have the bedroom where we can go ahead and sleep, as well as use our computer to do things like programming if you're a tech guru, or just, again, playing video games or anything like that just for fun. So we have plenty of options here. We have everything we really need. And again, our home actually looks pretty good as well. The only thing we want to do is maybe add in the side paneling here for the roofing, and that'll be about it. So we'll use that same style side paneling here, and again, that's not going to cost us anything because it is on the roof, so that's pretty nice touch there as well. Okay, so it looks like we're about done here. Again, in terms of your colors and everything, you can always change that to your liking, but we still have plenty of money here, and what we do want to, of course, focus on is remember that we do keep a little bit of money. Usually I like to try to keep close to about the $500 if possible. So that way, in case you do need to buy anything, or if something happens, like there's that accidental fire when you're cooking for the first time or anything like that, you've got yourself covered to actually have a little bit of money to spend, instead of spending everything at the very, very beginning here and not having anything left and having to wait till they get back from work to make sure you pay your bills or anything like that. Okay, so we've got a nice basic home here. We've got everything set up. Again, it's a good size for what we need here. And again, we can make adjustments kind of as we progress through the actual game here. And the only thing I'll do here at this point is just move the house probably a little bit closer here to the front. Maybe that's a little too close. Maybe one more back. Okay, and we have the mailbox. Move tool, can't use that one, of course. The mailbox, I guess we can go ahead and just put right here, I guess, in the front. And there we go. So we have a nice house here. So this will be a great starter house for you guys in terms of what you would need here. Again, you of course you can add an additional window or anything if you want over here. Maybe that's something that we can actually do with a little bit of funds we have left. Maybe just like a light box window, or maybe this style window here, just for to give a little bit more lighting into the kitchen. Again, I don't want anything over here to really distract in the TV, but again, if you want, you can add in additional style window like we had before, like this kind of right here, if you wanted to go ahead and add it. It's not too bad if you want to do that, but again, that's going to, of course, be another $190 if you want to do that. as well. But again, all that's completely up to you on what you really want to do in terms of that. But it does look good here. We have a nice little home. Everything does look good. We have plenty of lighting, again, with just those basic lights that we've got, and everything looks great and it's good. We're ready to start playing at this point. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more videos in the future, then please subscribe, and don't forget to keep on owning.